Hello, welcome to this update. So let's see some important updates for spots of Asia. So we still have some storms in China, spots of the Pacific near Taiwan, and more spots of Southeast Asia, as well Indonesia, Cambodia, and we still have some systems, some snow spots of Russia, Mongolia, and some spots there. So let's see what might happen with these storms next few days. We have like some snow in the western Himalayas and some storms northernmost India right next to this snow. So including tomorrow Sunday shows more storms northernmost India and spots of northern Pakistan as well. That's snow in the Himalayas. So Sunday this coast still shows some snow. Monday, Tuesday, kind of continues there, but by Monday it starts diminishing a little bit. But there's this area here around northeastern India, China, and Bangladesh that might have some heavier storms soon. So Sunday still shows some storms and some snow there too. Sunday, Monday shows spots of Myanmar, storm or two in Bangladesh. And be careful, especially northeastern India, some spots there, because these spring storms can be intense. Like, you can have some hail and strong winds and everything, so be careful. And still shows Tuesday into Wednesday, this area more concentrated, northeasternmost India, and this snow into China. So Wednesday still shows Thursday, the 24th, for northeastern India, and until like the 27th still shows. So be careful in those areas of those storms. There's China, still shows Saturday, Sunday, spots there in central China, more storms on Monday, still shows Monday, some more storms throughout central China. And be careful, some of those might be strong. And does show some cape there to like 1000 joules per kilogram, some spots of 1800. So those storms might pack a punch and have some hail. So be careful, some strong winds, hail, and later into South Korea shows Tuesday the 22nd into Japan. This might be a big rainmaker in Japan. Wednesday the 23rd, some more storms and rain starting Tuesday in Japan and until Wednesday. So stay safe in those areas. Be careful. There's later still shows Wednesday. Thursday still shows in southern China more strong storms and snow in Tibet and the Himalayas. So this goes in Taiwan. Storm June still by the 27th shows storms in southern southeastern China and more snow. So be careful in those areas. There's the rain accumulation for 5 days here. Does show like those spots northeastern India is even showing to like some 200 millimeters, some spots further north, some 230, even like 260 millimeters, showing near Bangladesh, spots of 93 to 100 millimeters, and other spots fairly quiet, a storm or two in eastern India, in southwestern India, a few showers or storms in the afternoon, but nothing that crazy. And Sri Lanka shows some passing showers too. But this area of northeastern India, please be careful. There's the GFS. The GFS is only about 71 millimeters, but it has right between India and China, so more than 100 millimeters. So be careful in those areas. There's the icon, kind of like the European, shows spots of India to 230, spots to 189 millimeters. So be careful. Those areas 147, and still shows like near northeastern Bangladesh, some spots there 61 millimeters, and a few spots close to 80 millimeters. So stay safe in those areas. Right on the footsteps of the Himalayas shows more storms and snow, so be careful too. And in other spots still shows quite rainy, spots of Turkey, and kind of stormy too. So be careful. Today there were some storms with hail and everything, but still shows next 5 days in Georgia, spots of Russia, some too. All this rain you see in Russia here is basically snow and some rain to northeastern China. It still shows in Japan this system Tuesday to Wednesday all the way to 92 millimeters. Some concrete spots to 87, so be aware spots of Japan. Those islands of southern Japan even shows close to 100. But the other main focus here is around China, shows in the next 5 days to 165 millimeters. More spots in China to like 181, 158. So be careful in those areas. 167. Northern Vietnam, some rain there too. But the worst storms mainly in China. There's the GFS, still has like more than 100 millimeters, a few spots of China, and those storms might be severe in some occasions, so be careful in those areas and stay safe. Shows more spots central China there, especially central to southeastern China, and some rain in northern China, but nothing crazy. And shows some more in the southern Philippines and northern Philippines. The central areas might be a few showers and spots of Vietnam, Cambodia, some showers and storms too. Doesn't show much 5 days. There might be a storm or two, especially in Malaysia, Indonesia, more than 150 millimeters, like spots to 118, 155. So stay safe in those areas. That area is already used to it, but just a reminder, be careful those crazy downpours that can cause flooding. Spots of Western Guinea as well, 263, 138. So be careful. There's this cyclone passing near the Northern Territory in Australia. Pack a punch in terms of rainfall as well. Be careful there. We'll have a video for them tomorrow, most likely. So be careful there too, especially because the European takes a direct hit into the Northern Territory. Probably just a tropical storm, but will bring a lot of rain. So be careful. There's here like spots of Sri Lanka too, so be aware. The rain is one part of the story. The next chapter is snow. So especially in the Himalayas, still shows snow in those areas, 38 centimeters, 47 to 25 centimeters. Spots of China, especially in China, you can see it in these higher elevations here. Central China, especially to Pakistan, India, and the western Himalayas, some 44 centimeters, 47. Some in Tajikistan, spots of Afghanistan, northern Afghanistan. So be careful. Some in Kyrgyzstan, but not that much. Spots of central northern China, like northwestern China, and maybe southeasternmost Kazakhstan and Russia, of course. So shows this section central Russia here. More snow. The west is kind of quiet, and north central Siberia too, but the Pacific still like upwards of 90 centimeters, and others to 3 centimeters, and northern Mongolia might have some snow, but this southeastern Russia area might have more than 50 centimeters, 72 centimeters. So be careful in those areas. In central Russia, more spots northwestern Russia there. Be aware of the snow. There will still be some snow in the Caucasus, spots of Turkey still 17, 16 centimeters, 27, 19 in Armenia, spots of northern Iran, Azerbaijan. Nothing crazy, but might be some. The GFS does have some there as well, and especially in the Himalayas, all the way to Tajikistan and those spots there. In China, be careful those mountains in southeastern China, and with those storms in central China plus the snow, as it gets warmer, there might be more snow melt as well, and these storms might make some river flooding dangers. So just be aware. And northernmost China does show some snow as well. This section, central Russia, southeastern Russia especially, and spots of northwestern Russia. So right now there's like this low pressure northwestern Russia, some spots there with snow. So be careful those areas the snow, and also because that area has very high winds right now. So there's probably like a blizzard there now because of these winds and that snow. At the same time, the European has like 126 km per Gus, and the Icon to 158. The GFS just 107, but yeah, you get what's happening. It's very windy and snowy there, so be careful the visibility and stay safe in those areas. This dives down further to central Russia, more spots there, but remains in these areas of central northern Russia by Sunday tomorrow. Other spots near southern Russia, more wind. This goes to the shows some Hargas, spots of Mongolia. Monday, more spots southern Russia, near Kazakhstan, some Hargas, and casually in other spots of central Russia. Monday, this goes shows stronger Mongolia. Tuesday, the 22nd, more spots in Russia. So beware northernmost China as well. And I didn't even show China before that, because Sunday, tomorrow in China, and it's almost Sunday there now, shows spots of Mongolia, Tibet, more spots of China, some stronger winds, northern Kazakhstan, probably Sunday as well. The GFS is a different shape, but it also shows wind. There's Sunday to Monday, more spots central China. This is just the wind by itself. It's not the storms, but those thunderstorms there might have wind way stronger than this. So be careful. Spots of Japan, a little breezier, but nothing crazy. And then it even shows a spot or two in central eastern China by Tuesday. So this goes Tuesday to Wednesday Mongolia. Be careful there. Still shows later Wednesday afternoon Mongolia into China, and this like broad low pressure in Russia, and more wind in Tibet. Wednesday, Thursday still shows northern China, some stronger gusts, and in Tibet near Nepal as well. So Tuesday, Thursday, Friday shows in North Korea probably by the 25th, spots of China, northernmost Japan as well, and a few other spots in Japan by the coast. So Friday, Saturday still shows maybe northern China and spots of Russia, slightly higher gusts, and still shows the 27th, still Mongolia, northern China, central northern Japan. Sunday into Monday the 28th in China, and the rest is too far. But be aware, those areas, there's occasionally a higher gust or two in Georgia, spots of the Caspian Sea into Sunday, but nothing that crazy. Afghanistan, Pakistan, maybe slightly higher. The Red Sea, Sunday. This goes to Saudi Arabia, some winds and some gusts in some spots there. And be aware because you never know when there might be dust storms because of wind in the desert. So be aware this goes, and still shows Tuesday in a few spots there. Wednesday, mainly in Tibet there, but that shows some more wind in Syria. Wednesday night, this goes, and maybe in Iran or in Iraq by the 24th, Thursday, mainly in the evening. Then this goes, and the Europeans are showing northern Iran close 108 km per gus, in Armenia, Azerbaijan, spots of Turkey still Friday. The GFS is kind of true. The icons very much like it. So yeah, be careful. Even shows central Afghanistan Friday. So yeah, be aware. There's Saturday still shows some wind in Uzbekistan, Kazakhstan, and Iran. The 26th, the 27th in Kazakhstan. And that shows still some spots like Monday, the 28th, spots of Western Asia, Central Western areas there as well. Tuesday, and still might keep going. So be careful in those areas, stay safe, and especially with these thunderstorms. The Europeans bursting some strong storms in eastern India, some spots near the Himalayas too, those areas in China. So stay safe in those storms. Now for temperatures, the heat wave is better, but still very hot. So there's still like 40 to 41 degrees in Pakistan. By Sunday, central India's up to 43 degrees. So please be careful in those areas. New Delhi to 41. So it's very hot. Most of India. Stay cool there. Be careful. In Oman, horror too. So Sunday, this goes. So still in India Monday, all to 42 to 43 degrees, even 44 in a few spots. So stay safe in those areas. Be careful. And just 1 second. Wait, here. So be careful. There's Monday, shows Tuesday. By later next week, still very hot central India, but Pakistan might start warming up more by about next Wednesday, the 23rd, 43 degrees again. Some spots in Saudi Arabia still shows very hot, and southern Pakistan, and also Thailand, some spots to 39 degrees, close to 40 in Myanmar. So Wednesday, Thursday, still very hot in India, and it's just the time of year that's like this there. So this might continue into May as well. So please be careful. Friday, Saturday the 26th might get very strong again in Pakistan, close to 46 degrees, about 1 week from now. And still shows later. About the 27th, the Europeans even like to 45 in Kuwait, in Iraq, spots of Iran, especially in Pakistan, to 46 in United Arab Emirates, Saudi Arabia. So just be careful that heat, drink lots of water, try to stay in the shade, and be careful. Stay cool. And the cold is still cold in northern Russia, central Russia, Mongolia, and the mountains, of course, in those mountainous areas, those negative temperatures. During the afternoon, it does warm up a bit, especially in China, close to 30 degrees, 32, might help fuel those storms as well. But the real cold still in Russia, like this cold front, milder further in Kazakhstan, but in eastern Russia, still cold, more spots. Sunday still show spots there into Monday, northern Russia, close to minus 24, more spots northern Mongolia. So still be careful, some wind chills and that cold, but especially central Russia. Western Russia is kind of milder for now, because some above average temperatures, but still northern to eastern Russia, very cold. Northern China and a few spots. Northern Japan is actually kind of cold still, some -2, -3 in the mountains in Japan. So Monday, Tuesday still shows like further in Mongolia, those core temperatures. There's another model, the GFS, shows a pretty similar thing. It's not working so fine right now, but especially northern Russia, more spots there. There's the icon too, even to -25, -27, northern Russia Wednesday, and the show kind of warmer southwestern Asia by next Wednesday. More spots there. Thursday still cold, mainly in Russia, northern China, Mongolia, and especially in the mountains. So be careful those areas. And Turkey is not the coldest and not the warmest, but in the Caucasus still pretty cold, and some spots of Turkey during the night, especially now into early next week, and Iran spots there. So stay safe in those areas. I hope I showed you everything, but there's this link in the description for you to see as well, and to see the alerts for different countries. Russia has plenty of them, and yeah, so be careful in those areas and stay safe.